Greetings everyone, this is Bakar Kavi and today we are going to discuss PTI's long march to Islamabad. Reportedly, they are now almost entering Islamabad and an effort is being made to create chaos for very flimsy reason. And if you look at the response for different provinces, it has been mixed. Like there was hardly any response from Balochistan, Sindh, or even Punjab, although the leadership tried to get out, but I think they were effectively controlled. Definitely, there are reports of terrorists entering into these groups because this is the best option for the terrorists to get into the protesters and then do some mischief or create havoc uh, with bloodshed. Unfortunately, PTI didn't realize that the Belarusian president is in Pakistan with a very strong delegation of about 70 ministers and officials, and they are signing a new partnership, a strategic partnership. And if you look at Belarusia and its relationship with Russia, mainly it is part of the Eurasian Brotherhood. And before that, uh, I'm sure the audience may have noted that it was during SCO's summit that PTI came up with their protest to almost sabotage, but the government had to then take measures to stop it. Same is happening now because when the dignitary is here, you cannot afford mayhem and chaos right in front of the parliament and then making fun of Pakistan. And the international media, Indian media, is trying to play this card. The other important thing is what happened in Parachinar. Recently, there were sectarian violence, scores of people were martyred, including children. And the onus definitely lies on the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government and Mr. Ali Min Gandapur because as the CM, you should be more worried about what happened in Parachanar. He should have been actually the first one to go rush there and intervene because the convoys were also supposed to be protected by the KP police, despite that they did their best. But sectarian violence has kept on, and that again tarnished the image of Pakistan. Overall, governance in KP is in bad shape. There are reports of corruption, mismanagement. Even the last protest, as reported by officials in the KP government, uh, millions and millions of rupees were spent on the futile long march that they had. And maybe this time they are also doing it. Good thing was the chief secretary then wrote to the government officials, bureaucracy, police that they should not become part of the political mayhem. The other thing I think is who is leading this Intishari Tola. If you look at it, from Punjab there was hardly any leadership which came up, and then mainly it was some of the ministers in KP, some of the MNAs from KP who joined from Hazara and Peshawar, and also we had seen Busha Bibi. So technically, has the party been taken over by Busha Bibi? This is a big question mark because there is a group of lawyers who claim to be very close to Imran Khan, and then we have the chief minister himself. Some of their MNAs and senators also claim. So there's a lot of confusion. Unfortunately, they've been able to hurl youth from KP, and now they are also inciting people of Islamabad and Pindi to come out and support this nonsense. There's also flooding of fake news, like last time, that they're using old videos to show that probably lakhs and lakhs of people have come, and they are trying to basically now mix it up and show that probably they have sorted Islamabad. And again, looking at the purpose, I would say this is a highly selfish move by a PTI and so-called final call. We'll see, tomorrow morning what happens to this final call. This was, I think, the 10th call for the long march and what Pakistan got out of it. There are now social media platforms operating from abroad, controlled by some of the American civil secret service agents, and they are basically doing their own thing and trying to basically create chaos. So, hoping that everything settles down and the visit of Belarusian president goes well, because he is here for 3 days. Already the delegation was here and they had started, signing some of the MOUs and discussing it with Pakistani leadership. And I'm sure law enforcement in the Capital Territory and Punjab would do their job and maybe restrict this nonsense to a certain level. Let's hope for the best. But an advice for PTI would be that at least they should look at the timing and the dates and don't try to scuttle Pakistan's relationship with its brotherly countries and friendly countries. Thank you very much.